Hey guys, welcome to another video by Crypto Empire. So today we're going to be talking about StrongBlock. Okay, this is a protocol we've been invested in for a little while now, and it creates a great passive income. To be honest, I think it's probably one of the best long-term passive income plays that there is in crypto at the moment. So we're obviously invested in things like Time, Klima, Olympus DAO, and some of the other forks as well. And they have better APY in the short term. But I think what StrongBlock is trying to do, if they pull it off in the long term, you're just going to have never-ending passive income, right? Now, the main thing I want to talk about today in this video is the changing to the tokenomics and the reward decay. Okay, this has been a pretty hot topic over the last few weeks in the Telegram and things like that. So just wanted to jump on, talk about what I've pieced together from all the different AMAs and what I think they're actually going to end up doing and how I think it's actually going to be beneficial for all node holders in the long run, okay? So let's get into it. So what is StrongBlock? StrongBlock is a company that provides one-click nodes as a service for several blockchain protocols. Currently, unless you own a metal NFT, you can only create these nodes on the Ethereum network. However, Matic and Phantom nodes will be introduced soon, with 20 additional protocols to be added by end of next year. All right, now that number could chop and change, things are always changing, but Matic and Phantom are locked in, and they definitely want to announce a few more by end of this year. By end of next year, they said they wanted to have about 22 nodes. So current tokenomics, so 95% supply has been burnt. And at the moment, it costs 10 strong to create a node. That node will reward you roughly 0.092 a day or 0.64 strong a week. Now that changes slightly because at the moment it's based on the number of blocks that are produced on the Ethereum network. So it alters day to day slightly, but that's pretty accurate what I've put there. And this is currently how your 10 strong that you put in is split up, okay? So 60% goes back into rewarding new nodes, 20% to the strong pool, 10% for future use, and 10% to the strong and ether pool for rewards. All right, so I'm going to touch on this soon, but this is why I hear a lot of people talking about it being a Ponzi and things like that, because 60% of it's going back in to feed the rewards. However, I'll touch on that soon. This was always part of the growth phase, and they are changing it, and they are bringing in other ways to supplement the income and all sorts of stuff, guys. All right, so that's just what it was to sort of get things going. All right, so the current issues with Strong. This is everything that people basically call out about at the moment, and this is all the stuff that's sort of wrong with it. So the gas fees. Anyone that's using Ethereum knows how crap the gas fees are and how expensive it is. So the sustainability of providing rewards. This is another big issue that people are talking about. Everyone's sort of worried about this. And this is the main thing which I think causes the sell-offs like we're having at the moment. Okay, because the only way to take profit is to sell strong, right? Which creates a large selling pressure for anyone that's already got, multiple nodes, right? They have no other option. If they want to get money out, they have to sell the strong token. And the high cost of entry, which reduces the buying pressure, right? So these sort of work together to create a bad scenario. At the moment, there's no point buying less than 10 strong, which at the moment is about 7 or 8 grand US, which for a lot of people is just too much money. So it's a lot of people that just won't buy in. Okay, but everything that is wrong that I just mentioned is going to be fixed. Okay, so I think now's the time where I personally think it's when you want to be accumulating, because once everything's fixed, I think the price is going to explode. So gas fees will be reduced with route claiming, then eliminated entirely when the StrongBlock chain is made. So they're going to make their own chain. All right, we'll show you some examples of them talking about that soon. Fractionalization nodes is coming. Matic nodes will be able to be made with one strong, creating more buy and demand, as there is now a reason to buy as little as one strong. All right, so they're going to do fractional nodes. They're talking about, Matic starting with just one strong. Obviously, it's not going to be a full node. It'll be a portion of a node. They're also tossing up some other ideas. But they're going to be reasons that you can buy one strong, okay? There's going to be things that you can do with it in the future, right? And they're bringing that out pretty soon. So that's going to create a lot more buying demand because people that are sitting on the sidelines now because they can't afford 10 strong, they can now buy one strong and join in and make some money, okay? And then the new tokenomics, okay, that are going to be increased. Okay, this is what I think is the main issue and what I think what they're doing is actually going to be amazing for Strong. So at the moment, all your rewards are paid out in the Strong token, which means if you want to make new nodes, all you do is wait to get 10, claim it, make a new node. Okay, you're not buying any new strong. Okay, so if you've already got a few nodes, you're no longer creating any buying pressure. All you're doing is compounding. Okay, and then if you want to sell, all you're doing, or the only option you have to get some profit is you have to sell strong. Okay, so once people have multiple nodes set up in the ecosystem, they're no longer buying the token, all they're doing is selling. Right, so it's just creating more and more selling pressure. Okay, that's the issue that we have at the moment. Whereas what they're looking at going to, yes, you're going to earn less strong, but you're also going to earn the native token of the protocol, whether that be Phantom, whether that be Matic, things like that. And then they're also talking about doing a second token on the strong chain. Okay, so yes, you're going to earn less of the strong, but you're going to be earning multiple other assets. Okay. So what does that mean? That means that if you want to take profit, you don't have to sell the strong. You'll be able to sell the native token, or you'll be able to sell the second token. Okay, we don't know exactly the details on it yet, but either way, it's going to give you options of how ways to take profit other than selling the strong token. Okay, and then also doing things like they're creating the Ethereum pool, and they're going to create their own pool. Okay, they're talking about that. They're talking about other multiple pools as well. So instead of selling the token, you can then stake that to the own pool or stake it to the Ethereum pool, and then you're going to earn Ethereum and ohm, and then you can sell that. Okay, so there's going to be other things that you can do other than creating nodes. There's going to be other things that you can do with your strong to then give you other ways to pull money out. Okay, so and then if you want to compound your nodes quicker, because you're earning less strong, if you want to get the next node as quick as possible, what are you going to have to do? You're going to have to sell this other token, and you're going to have to sell the Phantom or Matic or whatever you've got to then buy more strong. So you're going to use the strong you've earned, plus then you're going to sell these other stuff that you've earned to buy strong to make your other node. Okay, so it's going to reduce the selling pressure, but increase the buying pressure at the same time. So that should push the price of strong up. Okay, so yes, we're going to be earning less strong, but what we're earning is going to go up in value. So for anyone that's already got multiple nodes, yes, we might be earning less strong, but in USD terms, we're going to be making more money. Right? And that's what we all want to do with our nodes. We want to make more money. Right? So where did all this theory come from? Right? I got all this information from the last few AMAs, and I've sort of pieced it together. This is what's making the most sense to me. Right? So I've handpicked out multiple different sort of answers. You can go back on, you can go through the AMAs, and this is everything that they've said. I just highlighted all the key parts. All right. So are there plans to move off chain? Yeah, we are strongly, pardon the pun, considering building our own community-run chain. All right, so there's one example of building strong chain. Forecast for strong chain. The forecast for strong chain is sunny and clear and next year. All right, another example. All right, so they're clearly happy to talk about building their own chain. Okay, in the service to contract, instead of have rerouting without claiming, there'll be a function to auto make nodes of every 10 strong. So this is they're talking about the shitty gas fees basically and what we can do about it. Okay, well, they just simply stake into other pools like Ethereum 2.0 pool. There'll be more pools to choose from. The big addition here is if you have enough strong when you claim to create a particular kind of node, okay, then you'll be able to create a new node instead of claiming into your wallet. All right, so before they have the strong chain, all they're basically saying is that at the moment you've got to do one transaction to claim it all into your wallet, and then you make the node. You're no longer going to have to claim everything into your wallet. If you've got 10 strong there, you can just do the one transaction to make a new node. All right, so that is going to cut your gas fees down massively. Yes, you're still going to have to pay, whatever it is, 60 to 150 US, whatever the gas is at the time to make the new node, but you shouldn't have to pay the ridiculous claiming fees. All right, so that's just the intermediate solution until they've got their own chain. Right. And then here it is here. What do you guys plan to do with the Ethereum gas fee issue? And again, they talk about in the future, we'll be on a different chain, most likely our own. All right, so they say this multiple times. Can we get any sort of alpha on what the plans are to prevent a walled garden with a StrongBlock specific chain? It will likely be EVM compatible and have bridges and liquidity pools to keep everything moving. Right, so see that multiple times, or even more examples I didn't add in here. All right, so guys, a strong chain is coming. Otherwise, they would not be talking about this sort of stuff. Is there a plan to monetize our Ether nodes in the future? yes, we are talking with different enterprise and consulting groups about this, right? So there's this one more example where you might earn less strong, but everyone wonders, like, running nodes isn't that profitable. Everyone knows that. That's why strong came around. But there's going to be ways to monetize it. So now that we have so many Ether nodes running, there's not many other people running Ether nodes because there's no money in it. But because we have so many running, we're going to be able to monetize it. Okay, so that's just one small thing that they're looking into to create another income stream, which is all going to go into the treasury to pay all node holders. All right, this is another one talking about sustainability. When we need to bridge that gap, the approach we will be taking is to use treasury funds, perhaps combined with the grants from the protocol, to invest in / create pools that provide a perpetual source of native token and rewards for the protocol. Okay, so see, they're looking at using treasury funds and also getting the protocols to chip in with grants, and they're then going to create another source of income, the native tokens. All right, so they mentioned this several times, where you're going to start earning the native token. All right. The second source of rewards can come from people and organizations paying for node and bandwidth utilization, i.e. revenue. That's always going to be an option. Okay, so that's exactly the same as what we talked the last answer. Right? They're going to be able to start monetizing these nodes that we've got up and running. At the moment, they're not doing it yet, but next year, that's what they're going to be looking at doing. Okay, so there's another income stream coming in there, another income stream coming in here. You mentioned the scarcity of the circulating supply was the main obstacle because it's only 500 something thousand. We'd better share some ideas to address the scarcity. Here we go again about the supplementing rewards. Our vision for sustainability is to have a basket of different kind of rewards, using the treasury to supplement them alongside strong. Right? So yes, we're going to be earning less strong, guys, but we're going to be earning other stuff as well. We are not ruling out creating our own chain and a second token as well. That would allow strong to move towards its stated purpose as a governance token. We're actively exploring that right now. Okay, so there you go. Exactly what I was talking about in that little chart. Yes, you're going to earn less strong, but you're going to earn the native token they've talked about here, which is the treasury supplementing. And then you're also going to earn a second token possibly on the strong chain. All right? Exactly what I talked about before. Here we go. As Ether is the cash in our wallet, it's the one to always depreciate. Would it be possible for people to claim node rewards in other tokens such as Ether instead of strong? Right? Would this help with the scarcity issue of strong? Yes, at first they will only be ERC20 compatible. Over time, we'll be adding non-ERC20 tokens for rewards as well. Right? So straight away, they're saying yes, you're going to earn other tokens. All right? So it's a given. We're earning less strong, but we're going to earn other tokens. How many more announcements of the official protocols that Strong will be partnering with can we expect to hear before end of 2021? We'd like to announce several, but they have to support our community, while we support theirs, or it's not fair. Okay? So they basically can pick and choose who they're going to partner with now, because all these protocols, they have an issue. They need nodes, but they don't monetize it. Right? They need nodes to be secure and decentralized, so they're going to need strong, basically. Right? We're in a good position. And what they're basically saying is now they're going to pick and choose. They're only going to be partnering with protocols they're going to help make sustainable. They're going to partner protocols that are either going to give them grants or let them run validators and things like that. Right. Any updates on sustainability model? Decay ARC rewards. But listen, decay ARC rewards, but there's also other things. Deploying capital and using the rewards to supplement and a strong chain and also maybe another token. So there that is. They say it again. Right? So yes, you're going to earn less strong, but you're going to earn other rewards, and then you're also going to earn an additional token. Right? Big discussions with the top exchange and other partners going on about that starting next week. And then another AMA, they mentioned KuCoin. That's a top 3 exchange, and they said there's other things happening within their ecosystem. Right? So there could be something big brewing with KuCoin. Right? But there you go, that rewards it. So yes, you're going to earn less strong, but everyone needs to stop freaking out. You're going to earn less strong, but you're going to earn other things on top of that as well to make up for it. We know that you can't disclose the rewards for the Polygon nodes, but can you give us any ballpark on the ratio of native to non-native rewards? All right. So Polygon's agreed to a one-time grant that reconfirmed this week. We're looking at ways to invest and supplement it. All right. So straight away, they're already saying that you're Matic alongside Strong, which is what I've been talking about. What we are considering in cases like Polygon is to add Matic to our treasury using the Luna and Olympus Pro approaches. Right? So there's a good chance that they might allow you to start buying Strong directly off the protocol. They might own their liquidity, and then they'll hold the Matic. So they might give you a small discount on buying the Strong, and then they hold Matic in their treasury. And we know how Olympus is doing. Olympus are making, I think they're making about 300 grand a day or something now. Stupid money that they're making. If they start working with Olympus and start building up their own treasury and things like that, they're going to turn into a behemoth. They're going to be massive. And here you go. We have been accumulating DVPN rewards as a Sentinel validator, and we'll be making them available through a pool. All right. So that's what they want to do. Is they want to be validators on all blockchains moving forward, if possible. We originally hoped for significant revenue from full nodes, yet we're very aware that in most chains, full nodes don't get a lot of respect and few to zero rewards. That's why we set up our reward system. So on some chains, we've arranged to get token grants. We'll also be a validator where possible on those chains. Right? So they're making sure that whoever we're going to be helping by securing their protocol, they need to be helping us. Right? So they're going to be smart about it. All right? There's still another protocol announcement before Polygon goes live. We're in discussions with several protocols. One of the reasons we slowed down a bit is that we found it's important to be able to participate more fully in the protocol. So if we can't be a validator to supplement rewards, it lowers the chain in our priority list. Right? There you go. They've got a lot of options from different blockchains and protocols to talk to. Right? So if they're not willing to come to the party and help supplement the rewards, then they're just not going to work with them. Right? So there's plenty of options. So I think they'll be fine. Is there any discussion around approaching the XRP Foundation to make a deal to launch additional validators? We simply want to launch nodes and validators for any blockchain we can support. Ideally, they would provide some sort of support for nodes, but we are finding that it won't be necessary, especially if we can launch validators full or fractional on our side and use the rewards to supplement other rewards. Right? So they're aware that they have to work on other things. Right? This is about the decay thing again. Does the decay model drop rewards to zero over time? No. Okay, it just keeps decaying. I've seen heaps of people asking this in Telegram. Right? The nodes are always going to be profitable to run. They have said that. Right? So if you get in now, get as many nodes as you can, they're always going to make you some sort of income. Where do you see the majority of revenues coming from? Is it fair to compare Strong to Amazon? Amazon started with books, and you are starting with nodes, right? We all know what Amazon does at everything now, right? Could we see expansion in many areas that bring in great revenues? This is the answer we wanted. There will be many different revenues, all right? There we go. There will be many different revenue streams. That's a question we can get deeper into over the next few weeks, all right? So they're working on several different options. And the fact they're talking to Ohm, you pretty much guarantee they're going to probably provide their own liquidity and start selling Strong themselves, build up their treasury. There's multiple things you can do in crypto these days to make an income. Has there been any progress under your protocol own liquidity using Ohm Pro or just copying the model? Liquidity and sustainability is the basis for everything we're working on. That's why they mention Ohm. So it's pretty much guaranteed that they're going to start running their own liquidity soon. All right? Pretty much guaranteed, guys. We are very interested in both Pro and Libido. There you go. What we will be deploying capital to those and other protocols and using the majority of the yields to support the StrongBlock community. All right? There's just one way they're going to make a bit of income. This is what's very, very interesting. Okay? What if we held Ohm in its own treasury via Olympus Pro, staked that Ohm, and allowed Strong node operators to put their Strong into a node pool to get rewarded in Ohm? Okay, so what they're saying is when you get your Strong, instead of having to sell your Strong, you can stake your Strong and get paid in Ohm. How fucking good would that be? Okay, this is a long question with a short answer. This is exactly what we'll be doing with different protocols. We're building the smart contracts. You can stake Strong, you get rewarded in the native token. So you're going to be able to, instead of having to sell your Strong, you're going to be able to stake it. And then because you've staked it, you're then going to earn Ohm or whatever pools it are. So that straight away, it's going to help stop that big, massive selling pressure at the moment. Because at the moment, if you want money out, you've got to sell it. if you're not selling your strong, you can't get any money out. But if you can take that strong and instead of selling it, if you can stake it and then earn ohm, mate, so many people are going to start doing that, okay? And that's going to push the price of strong through the roof because there's way less selling pressure. So for everyone that's already got nodes, yes, you're earning less strong, but the price of the strong is going to be worth way more. All right, first one to launch. First one to launch will be Ether 2.0, where the rewards from a cluster of Ether nodes will go to who stake the strong pool. All right, there you go. And would we be able to add protocols like Ohm and Klima to the rewards pool? Yes. All right, there you go. Update on the fractionalization timeline. First, we had to participate in that with the Ether 2.0 pool, where rewards will come from StrongBlock running a minimum of 32 Ether nodes. All right. So there you go. Strong's going to be running a minimum of 32 nodes, generating an income that is going to be given back to the community. Is there any plans or news regarding of moving nodes to other wallets? So they had a tool set up basically, but unfortunately anyone who controls your wallet could use it. So they're going to introduce it in servers too. All right, but there's going to be ways to move the nodes around and ways to sell them and things like that coming next year. All right. This is about sustainability. With or without the surge in strong price, we have been working towards fractionalization and lower barriers to entry. Lower barrier to entry just means more people can buy strong because they can have uses for it. Okay. Fractionalization is one way to get there, so it pools, so then people can buy slowly, accumulate strong, but while they're waiting, they can pull it in to try and earn ohm and things like that. So there we go. As we keep adding protocols, we'll keep piloting different approaches. Some nodes will have a lower contribution with a lower proportion reward. That's what they're looking at doing with Matic. And here they are just mentioning Avalanche, okay, so AVAX. So there's a good chance they're going to be working with AVAX at some stage soon. All right. So now that you've gone through all of that, hopefully you sort of understand what I'm getting at, and hopefully you understand this now. Okay, it's pretty obvious that what I talked about here is going to happen. Okay, yes, you're going to earn less strong, but you're going to earn the native token, and you've seen it say several times that they're going to bring out another token on the strong chain. Okay, so this model is going to happen. Okay, instead of taking profit, you can either sell your other coins, or you can take your strong and you can stake it to earn Ethereum and earn ohm, and then you can then sell that Ethereum and ohm or whatever you want to do, all right? But there's going to be options for you to do rather than just selling strong. So at the same time, they're going to reduce selling pressure and increase buying pressure. That's just from people that already hold the nodes, and then you've got fractionalization coming, which are going to create even more buying pressure, all right? So you can see at the moment where it's all selling pressure, zero buying, they're going to flip pretty quickly to reduce selling pressure and increase buying pressure, right? Which will mean to an increased overall price of strong. All right, guys, hope you guys understand everything that I put together from the AMAs. All this stuff that I've brought up has been repeated even more and more times to the AMAs, but I just wanted to grab a handful of examples and put them together for you guys to have a look at. So yeah, I hope you understand that. Let me know if you want me to do this on the upcoming AMAs and things like that. If you need a bit more of a deep dive into strong, or you want some videos talking about how to set it all up and things like that, then yeah, just let me know. But hopefully you guys understand all that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Join our Discord. We've got a free Discord now too, where we're just going to start sort of helping people out. A lot of people have been asking comments and things like that on some of our videos. So yeah, we'll sort of let you know what we're up to and things we're looking at before we put videos out. All right. And if you want to chat to us, ask us any questions, do it in the Discord. All right. Cheers, guys.